Hula hooping is not just an activity for child's play. It's used in yoga, it's used for physical exercise, it's used for performance, such as in the circus, and if you're like me, just for fun. It's a new modern exercise that has become very popular in our modern society. In reference to McDougall's article, Campus Chorus Unites and Inspires, published by UC Berkeley's Graduate School of Journalism in 2011, new fans praised the modern homemade hoop as a means of exercise, meditation, and fun. So there are 3 steps that you have to focus on when hula hooping. First being what you're wearing, second being what hoop you want to choose, so the size of the weight and the size of the hoop based on diameter and also the weight, and then you want to think about how your hips move as you hula hoop. So starting with apparel, it's good to wear comfortable, tight clothing, such as workout clothes, because this makes it easier for the hoop to move flat around your body and slower, so you can focus on smoother transitions. However, if you're performing, you often have to wear a costume, so it's best to practice a lot in the costume that you're going to wear when you perform so that you don't mess up, and you can deal with the bulkiness of clothing if that's what you're wearing. Next is weight and diameter of the hoop. So there's a large difference between this hoop and this hoop. As you can see, this hoop is much smaller. This is about 26 inches in diameter, and this hoop is about 30 inches in diameter. It's best for beginners to start with larger and heavier hoops, so this way you have longer amounts of time to figure out how to move with the hoop on your body. According to Stevens et al. In a pilot study on women's effective responses to common and uncommon aerobic exercise, published by Psychology and Health in 2016, the increased size and weight of the hoops allow for slower rotation speeds, making it easier to sustain continued hula hooping. So when I started hula hooping, I started with one that was much bigger than this. As I said, this is about 30 inches in diameter. I started with a 37, so 7 inches more in diameter, and it's much easier to learn how to do the basic tricks. So once you're thinking about the hoop direction, this will help you to understand how you're going to do the hoop up. So it's suggested that if you're a right-handed hula hooper, that you hula hoop counterclockwise, so this way. However, for me, it's not that easy to hula hoop that way, so I focus more on hula hooping to the right. And this is entirely up to you. Whatever's most comfortable for you is what will work. And this, what I was just doing, is basic front to back waist hula hooping. So it's touching the small of your back. And you don't want to move your hips in a circular motion. You want to be moving your hips forward and back, because if you move your hips in a circle like this, it'll fall. You want to try and hoop in both directions, counterclockwise and clockwise, because that will help you to balance out the muscles on both sides of your body. However, whatever easiest for you is best. So, if you're interested in trying more than just these basic moves, you need to practice the basic moves quite a bit. So, one move that's more complicated that's off the body is called the escalator, and you put your hand on the small of your back, and once you feel comfortable enough to grab the hoop, you spin in a circle and pull the hoop above your head like this. And you can also do chest hula hooping and shoulder hula hooping. So this is shoulder hula hooping. You have to spin in a circle. I can do it. And then chest hula hooping is like that. But these are just what you can get better at after you start with the basic hula hooping, the basic hula hoop waist to back move. So, 3 things you must remember when you're hula hooping is that clothing matters, size matters, and the way that you move your hips matter. Thank you.